Hi, my name is Digna and I'm here to respond the video, serve and return. Um, when I saw the video, it was very important for me because I understand what happened in the brain to kids in the really early age. For example, in toddlers and infants. Then when the kids put a special attention, close attention to objects or sounds or whatever, the scientists say the name for that is serve. When adults respond with support about it, the name is return. And that's happened every single day in our activities. In that video, I understand we have 5 steps. Then I try to explain for me what means each steps. For example, step number 1, share and focus. Kids usually pay attention to specific things, objects or sounds. I said that before. That is very important because kids and adults have a spatial interaction in that moment, and that is really very important for the relationship between. Then the adult has to share the focus that the kids saw. Then the adult has to share the focus with the child by pointing and the thing and name to the objects or whatever. For example, a child, if with his mom in a park and the child saw the bird flying away to the tree and point the bird, then the mom reply that action, point the bird and making a sound like a bird. That is my example. Then step number 2 is to support and encourage. In that step, whenever the child does something, the adult has to engage with the action. This can be done by saying thank you or facial expression or motions. Helping and playing with the child is very important to engage with the kids. For example, a child is playing with a car but can't get to put a toy inside a car. Then in this case, the adult will have to help the child and assist him to get the task done, for example. And step number 3, we need to name it. In this step, it's very, very important, the language area. The language for infant or toddlers, it's just a beginning because they just make a sounds, no words, no yet. But when the kids, for example, move the hands and try to say bye, the adults say adios or goodbye, or that's mean. When the kids touch a toy and the toy is, for example, a ball, the adults say, oh, this is a ball. And that is really, really important for that. For me, I understand that it's really, really important for the language area to development. The step number 4, take turns back and forth. And that it's important for the area to social development area. It's really important, and the adults need to be patient because that is the time the kids will learn to wait for turns and to share with another friends. My example, the child is playing with the drum, then the adult takes a turn, and then the child takes another turn. And the last, step number 5, practice ending and beginning. This step is very focused on them. The child is using an action to start another one. For example, if a kid is playing with a toy and then switch to another toy, then the adult should follow her or him to make sure they're still interested in what the child is doing. This is really, really important because we need, sometimes we want the kids doing that we want, and that's not work. We need to put close attention to the kids because they will say when want to change to another activity. Then my example is child finished reading a book and now want to play with a car. Then the adult follow him to show they're still focused on the child. Finally, 5 steps. This video was really important and I practice every single day in my class, and I think was really, really, really very important.